Stand by this one.
So how many cops does it take to change a light bulb, guys? We got Claremont PD on the scene. 1678888. We got unit 143315062. You guys are a little out of your jurisdiction, no? Pomona PD. Look, guys, Claremont out of their jurisdiction out here in Pomona. And we got plate 1562358. Again, guys, interfering with the police is a physical act, not a speaking. Speaking is actually part of the First Amendment. Interference is a physical act. And I have plenty of space to give them. Take a 360 pic of everything. Why not? So we got 2 minutes on this traffic stop, guys. According to my camera, we started the live at about a minute and 51 seconds ago. Looks like they're detaining someone, guys. Does anybody know about this? About them being in their out of their jurisdiction? We got another unit rolling up. He can't be blocking the entry like that. Shh, cars gotta go. Don't block. Don't block. It's not an emergency for them to block it. Traffic stop. If anything, maybe a felony stop, so that I'm aware if the traffic stop is extended. But how many cops do they need? Unit 61. Look, he's leaving because he knows he has no business being here, guys. Trying to kill time, which they should be doing is real fighting real crime, you know. See how quick he took off? He seen me here with the camera. Dang, so we got AJT. They're out of their jurisdiction, bro. Is that illegal, anybody? Does anybody know? These guys are out of their jurisdiction. I seen them stopping this guy off town, which is Pomona. I got it all on the dash cam, too. No, I got your back, perro. Fuck these pigs. They're not here to help anybody, bro. 40% of them beat their wives. Statistically, facts. I'm gonna go this way, no yellow tape. I'm free to walk as I please. I invoke the fifth. I want to start talking to you guys when I see you guys start being whistleblowers. That's when I'll start speaking to you guys. I don't want them to oversearch the car or plan anything that they shouldn't plan. The day I start seeing whistleblowers in the police department, I will start speaking to these guys with... Huh? No, I'm recording to make sure they don't plan anything in your car. I'm not pointing it at you. No, I'm recording the cops, you know? Nah, fuck that. Making sure they don't plan anything in your car.
He actually has the right to record, man. Sorry.
And like I was saying, miss, I want to see whistleblowers. I want to see them snitch on their own people, you know? There's too much corruption going on. Too much corruption going on in this country. Oh. Oh, I'm over here in the trees, guys. which I do give him a little props for knowing the First Amendment, guys. That's the oath they swore to protect, which is pretty badass. I feel sorry for a cop that doesn't know his First Amendment. Imagine a judge not knowing the First Amendment. That'd be sorry. They don't have to search you, miss. You're a passenger. I'm entitled to 148G. Rodriguez versus USA 2015. Make sure they don't plant anything in this car, guys. I know Pomona PD is probably worse with the corruption than Claremont, but you know, you never know. I think all cops, 95% of them are corrupt. You still got your 5% that are actually angelitos. But you know, that 5% has to be silenced because the rest of them will shut them up. So it's kind of like, it is like a gang, you know? You can't say anything because if you say something, you'll get beat up, you know? So sad to say that East Los has the sheriff gang, Los Bandidos. And Century City has what, the Vikings sheriff gang as well. And I think San Fernando Valley up northern LA, they have the Jump Out Boys. These are all sheriff gangs, police gangs. To me, they should be setting a record, showing a prime example to the people, not showing them how to be thugs themselves. Because to me, a thug, a criminal, is actually better than a cop because they can actually reform their life and turn it around from them facing the consequences from being incarcerated. But these cops, they're never going to reform themselves until they start seeing the consequences when they start taking their qualified immunity away, you know, making them pay for their own actions. Maybe that'll open up their conscience to having them reform themselves. Oh, see what they're doing in there. Give it a peek. Should have brought a magnet to that one. What I want to see is superheroes in this country, not villains with a badge and a uniform, you know? I want my kids to run up to a cop and say, "Oh, you're like the superhero in Spider-Man." And be like, "Yeah, that's correct. We're out here fighting crime." But all these children get lied to thinking that the cops are actually good when in reality they're actually criminals themselves, you know? Get up on this side, Long Beach. Jaywalking is legal. I don't know. Hey, Long Beach, when did jaywalking become legal? The U.S. Constitution. You gotta keep that shit alive. We gotta abolish the 14th Amendment. Like they say, a citizen of the United States is actually a worker. We're supposed to be residents, not citizens. Citizen is actually a worker of the United States. I think homeboy wants me to talk to him. Oh, okay. So jaywalking became legal this year. That's dope. Making sure they get the trunk a little bit. Making sure they don't plant anything. But does anybody know about them being out of their jurisdiction? I seen this guy actually when they lit him up. The whoop whoop. They lit him up right there on town, right before Arrow. Oh no, it's all good. Long Beach 2023. So does anybody know if them being out of their jurisdiction, a little bit of a violation on their part? If JT, I'm sorry I didn't catch that, but a little hard at reading. So does these guys get to pull someone out of their jurisdiction? Because I know they're only entitled to their little playground. Maybe they might get a little hungry for more action, so they come to this city. I just don't like how that one cop took off as soon as I was pointing the camera at him, and he was trying to block the street over there. Very inappropriate on my part. So Long Beach, it is a violation of them pulling somewhere out of the jurisdiction. We got a sergeant on scene too. Sarge. In court, everyone needs to make them establish jurisdiction first. Oh, so they are in violation. So I got to get all their name and badge numbers, because regardless of this guy being caught by the police, they went out of their own jurisdiction. Claremont, it's a nice city. They should be over there protecting what they have done, you know? And in fact, they should be happy that they're cops for Claremont, because like I just proved, I don't think as bad as corruption and crime rate is as big as Claremont compared to Pomona, you know? They put them in the car already, Long Beach. It was a dude, Long Beach. But like just like John Flex, the crooked judge didn't care. Well, yeah, like I said, JT, I've said this story many of times. My dad was born in Pomona in 1946. And then in his 20s, the cops beat the shit out of him. And then when he tried to file a complaint against the cops, the judge and the cops said that he fell off the bed. So it's like, imagine this corruption's since my dad's day, 1970s. And they're still with this shit, you know? What is it, 54 years later? Still no correction for the society, you know? These cops are the pinky on the arm of the corruption system. Yes, they are the pinkies of the corruption.
As a supervisor, you have any questions for me?
No, I invoked the fifth.
Under arrest.
Huh?
Just asking if you have any questions.
No, I still invoke the fifth. I don't speak to cops, you know?
Okay, man. Have a good night.
I just want to see you guys whistleblow your own department. That's when I'll start speaking. Well, then go find another department to whistleblow on. Mind you, I'm over here, like Tom Zebra said, one guy exposing the corruption, and it's only one of me. And these guys are too afraid to expose the corruption within their own department. Aren't we in a country that we all have entitled rights to protect one another, right? Is he taking a picture of me, guys? Can I FIOA that phone? What is it? The FIOAA? If he takes a picture of me, can I go get that phone from his department? Hey, Long Beach, what is it? The FIOA or FIOA or something? FIOA. Yeah, the FIOA. I think he took a picture of me. Did he? Request that phone? What is he looking at over there, guys? Freedom of Information Act. Oh shit, thank you, Long Beach. I'm a FOIA request that. Can I FOIA request that? Because that phone, in a way, he was taking pictures of the roof, but can I still FOIA request it? I've never done that before, but I'm down to, we got to practice our rights one at a time. These guys were once rookie cops at one time. Oh, JT. Hey, JT, the cop asked me, the supervisor asked if I needed any questions, and I said I invoked the fifth. And he said, you have to be a criminal to invoke the fifth. Like, what do you mean? If you guys can go back to that, I don't know. And then I'm like, the only way I'll really speak to you guys and give you guys a solid conversation is until I see you guys whistleblow. And he's like, well, I don't have anything to whistleblow on. I'm like, well, go find some departments to go whistleblow on, you know? What is he doing over there, guys? You guys see that? You guys see what he's doing? Some cocaine. That's a personal use thing though, no guys? Why should they arrest someone for personal use of cocaine? The fifth applies at any time you see. So that cop didn't know the fucking law. He's like, oh, that only applies to criminals. So he knew the First Amendment, but he didn't know how the fifth works, which I'm still learning as well, but I'm not a cop, They should know the fifth more than me. Like that other cop in Pomona that didn't want to give me his badge number when I said the fifth. He's like, I thought you're not supposed to speak to me. I'm like, you're the one giving me directives, bro. What's up, John? What's up, McDonald? Yeah, I know. Casey, they're freaking psychopathic liars. They lie on everything. These guys freaking lie to the max. Hi, Jim. Wow. Oh, they killed homeboy's battery already. Toyota gang. TRD for life. We're right here on I believe San Antonio, Gen Wow, and like if you're going to the Walmart center on the north side of Pomona, San Antonio where it curves.
You ready? 8893. That's it. 8893.
They need to invent a job, guys, for us auditors, policing the police. That'll be a badass job, He's trying to get me copyrighted, guys, but I don't care. I never want to get monetized.
Ready for the one?
Yeah, they killed this battery, Gen Wow.
197-059. 197-059.
Jen, while I'm talking loud because I'm kind of letting them hear me. These Claremont guys, they came into Pomona. If they're so tough, then they should join the Pomona Police Department, you know? Pomona Police Department has a lot of change that needs to be done. Claremont, you know, it's a pretty nice city. They should stick to their city. Yeah, I'm alone, Jen. Well, look. Like, no one here. It's like, No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys. Just being goofy. Is that incident number? No, JT, I think they're giving out the VIN number, the last key to the VIN. Look, guys, a Toyota gang. TRD for life. Like EA Sports. Has anybody ever played that game back in the day? It's like EA Sports. And it would be like a sound after that. No, Jen, well, I'm just kind of spitting facts, you know, what I've learned in the community. About 40% of them beating their wives. And what else? They were out of their jurisdiction, Pomona. And then the cop, there was actually 3 cops here. There was a cop here, a sergeant. And then you had another unit rolling up right there behind that cop. Kind of bothered me. I was like, the guy's he's already situated, you know. He's not hostile. He's not anything for them to bring more cops. And since I'm sitting there recording, I'm pointing at the cop like, hey, you can't park there, bro. What if there's a fire going on, the neighborhood down there, and they all need to evacuate somehow? I said it's not a real emergency for him to be blocking off the street like that. And then the cop was like, do you have any questions? I'm the supervisor. I'm like, no, I invoked the 5th. And then he said, I said I invoked the 5th. And then he's like, well, I thought, he's like, oh, that's only for criminals. And I'm like, oh, well, then I'll speak to you guys when you guys start whistleblowing. And then when I said that, he's like, well, there's nothing to whistleblow on. I'm like, well, we'll find a department to whistleblow on. Hey, homeless in America.
Department of Housing and Urban Development estimate.
So they're gonna revenue this car. No, Jen, well, I'm not really here to interact with them. Like I said, I want to interact with them when they all start whistleblowing. When I start seeing less corruption, you know, for which all means, what do I really need to speak to them, you know? It's like these cops are really hard at changing, so why should I really speak to them, you know? Make a fool of myself, waste my breath. Simple words. Speak to them when they start whistleblowing. What do you mean, Jen? Well, you don't really agree. I'm messing up? What did I do wrong? I'll go back and I'll fix it on the next stop. All right, Jen. Well, you gotta text me that now, cause I'll be like, what is Jen Wow trying to tell me? You know. But did I mess up, Jen Wow? Did I mess up, guys? Oh, I was like, oh, you just got here. Where? On my stop? Jen Wow rolls up, imagine. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's cool, Jen Wow. Good thing you made it home in one piece. I have to go home running to the restroom sometimes, most of the times. Be running straight to the restroom. I'll be damned if someone's in the restroom when I'm home and someone in the house is in the restroom. It's like, oh, I'm like a grandpa when it comes to using the restroom, guys. JT. Hold on, guys. Hold on, McDonald. Virginia with methamphetamine, guys. Dang, Jen, wow. That's nuts. Friday too, Jen, wow. I'm not laughing at you, but I'm like, that's nuts because I laugh because the traffic jam. Everybody wants to go home on Friday, you know. Then you got a bunch of people going out on Friday. Big traffic jam. You guys think we'll have as much of a traffic jam when the flying cars come? Is gonna pop the hood now? Do they know how to pop the hood? Oh, dang, that's cool, Jen. Wow, you guys are lucky, no traffic. Take another 360 picture, guys. Que prenden la vela y que la den barato. Huepaje. We're right here on what is this street called, guys? I'm not really good at reading. The school system failed me. And I don't know, Vasara Street, Leprechaun Street. See, you guys, I don't know how to read. Now you guys know. Sorry, Genwell, getting the name of the streets, which I don't know how to read. The other one was Varsalar Street, and the other one is Leprechaun Street, which we got a short guy on the scene, so a leprechaun on Leprechaun Street. Hey, I should be a leprechaun for freaking Halloween. The Revenant Warriors are here. Oh, I gotta use the restroom, guys. I'm a freaking old man. Whew. I have to go pee, guys. I appreciate you guys being here, though. It's like I'll just pee my pants if I have to, you know? That way I don't get a ticket. Who, Genwell? JT? JT has big balls? I'm just kidding. Who was the one that said that? No, Jethro, that would be an assault, bro. I'd rather piss myself. Hey, guys, at least... Hey, I can't get arrested for pissing myself. Hey, Genwell, I think for me to have the biggest balls would be me pissing myself. And then I'll show you guys, too. Hey, but I won't do that on purpose, you know? It's like, don't they say, don't they say a sniper, like when they're in combat, a sniper, like in order for him not to move his position, he has to like whiz himself, you know? I've heard that, but I don't know if it's true. I haven't done any of my research, but that takes a lot of balls too, you know? No, JT, I can still hold it, bro. I hope not, bro. Okay, Genwell, can you text him to me, please? So I could work on them? Please, Genwell, I'd appreciate it. Text him to me, so when I get home, I don't forget. I think they're about done though, guys. Can't get the car started. Like it needs a jump. See, I think that's a real cop car, a Charger. I think these cop cars are trash, you know, these are the best cop cars. You can hear the V8, the vroom, 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 vroom. A classic V8 for being a cop car, not a wimpy V6. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. They took the person already. Please, Genwell, let me know. Go where, Genwell? Across the street. Be aware of my surroundings. He said, have a good night. I guess maybe violation of probation, guys. The cop is saying, have a good night. I ignored them twice. Sorry, guys. I had a really bad experience. What happened? I Thought he was calling me. He's saying, have a safe night. That's a joke on me, right? Sorry, guys. Que prenden la vela y la den barato. McDonald, I think they took him. Maybe. I don't speak to strangers. Hey, doggy. See, the dog's cool with me now. He didn't bark at me this time. The dog doesn't like the corrupt cops neither. McDonald, I think he had a possession of like methamphetamine or something. And then, oh, JT, I had to shave that shit, bro. You know why? Because I never really grew a beard like this until like recently. And the funny thing is, bro, is the real funny thing is when I eat, is when
Powering.
que prenden la vela. When I eat, he's gonna want to pull me over for something. Watch. Retaliation at its finest. All right, guys, I might not end this one. Say something. He's already like trying to say hi, and I don't take too likely of that when they're trying to speak to me. Because when has a cop really done a favor for anybody? Que prenden la vela y que la den barato. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this one. Do a quick roll call, real quick. Jen, wow, I don't usually do that until I get home, but I'll try. I'm fairly new, so keep that live. Okay, I'm gonna end this live, McDonald, and I'm gonna start another one. That way, I don't know. How would I say mix them up? Peace. I'll be back on. Bump some cumbias. Esa cumbia buena, que la den barata. See, I'm getting the songs mixed up. All right, guys.